Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here for the first time then welcome. My name's Trina-Louise and over here on this channel we do all things plus size fashion and beauty. If you aren't already subscribed and you like the sound of that and you want to join my beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful family of fashion and beauty lovers over here on YouTube, if you press that little subscribe button I'd really appreciate it and you'd be very welcome. So in today's video I'm doing another ASOS haul for you. If you've been here for more than a couple of weeks you'll know that I do ASOS hauls quite regularly because they are my favourite place to shop. They have just such a good range of clothes, they have a good size range, they have a good price range, you can get good affordable things up to some really expensive things. I just think they've got something for everyone and I love shopping there. So ASOS, if you can hear me, they can't hear me, but if somehow you can hear me, I would love to work with you. No, that would be a dream come true, but on all serious levels I will always do ASOS hauls because I love them unless anything majorly changes. I am not at home in this video, but in the real world I am home. I'm pre-recording this on Sunday, so when this comes live on Saturday I will be home, and I've pre-recorded it because I'm going to have a day off. I've been away from Adam when you're watching this for 3 weeks. I did go away, as I've mentioned a couple of times, and because Adam is high risk I chose to self-isolate for 2 weeks. So by the time you're watching this I am back home after 3 weeks and I'm having a day off, so I thought, you know what, let's make use of this gorgeous blue background and pre-record this haul for you. So I feel like I've just rambled at you. It's probably because I'm on my own and there's not another person to like talk to constantly. I'm used to living with someone, so I'm just a bit like blah. Anywho, let's just jump on in. This is a dress haul, putting it out there for all of you who don't like it when I do just dress hauls. I'm giving you a warning now, so don't complain about it because I'm pre-warning you, it is all dresses, but I live in dresses anyway. So let's stop rambling, actually this time Trina, and just get on with the haul. So this dress that I'm wearing now is the first item, and if you saw last weekend's New Look haul, you'll know I've got a thing for midi-length smock dresses, and it turns out that's continued in this haul because I have another midi-length smock dress, but this is very different. So you can see the design of it is quite different. It's got it is slightly elasticated at the waist, but there's loads of room. Like, look how much room I've got on the waist, but it does sort of cinch it in. But it's got a multitude of different colours and patterns, all mostly flowery, but there's a bit of constellations, there's a bit of, is it gingham? I think it's gingham. It's not like Gangnam Style, it's gingham. And there's just so much going on. There's a little elasticated sleeve that's a little bit puffy, but not too puffy. The most interesting thing, and I've tried to make my camera angle this time so you can see full length, is it's got so many ruffles at the bottom. So I think you can see it's actually closer to floor length actually looking at it. It's more like about this much off my ankles. I'm hoping when I tiptoe you can see, but there's loads of ruffles here at the bottom, which I'm in two minds. There is part of me that is obsessed with this dress and totally in love with it, and there's part of me that's just holding back, and I'm not sure why. And I think this is going to be one of those dresses where when I watch the footage back I know whether I want it or not, because sometimes that happens. Let me show you the back. Do we have anything going on up here? No, we don't. So this is what it looks like from the back. I think I'm going to have to jump in on the first dress, guys, and ask you for your opinion because I don't know what is holding me back. I don't know if it's just because it's quite different for me, but I feel like I could so easily love this, but I'm just not sure. Is it stunning or is it not? I really don't know. You're going to have to give me some help on this one, guys, because I really don't know. This could be a new favourite, or I could send it back and I can't figure it out. So let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, it's in a 28, by the way. So this next dress is a sort of charcoal black grey denim dress. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you'll know that I love denim dresses and I'm always on the hunt for a good denim dress. I did find a gorgeous light blue denim dress from H&M that I absolutely love, but I wanted to get a black, this kind of colour one to go with it. So this is from, I think it's COLLUSION. They are a brand that ASOS carry. And I picked this up in a 30 because denim dresses in my size are always way too small. I sometimes have to size up twice to make them work. And this is huge on me. Like, I mean, it might not be huge, but it just feels super baggy. and which is a shame because it's really nice. I mean, the arms are really oversized, but I think that's the style. Maybe it is meant to be oversized, but I would want it to be just a little bit tighter on my waist. It is a thicker, more heavy denim, and it does have, are you ready? It has pockets! But the pockets are quite low down, so I can barely reach the bottom of it. So I don't know what that's about. It's quite long for this kind of dress, which is nice and different. It comes sort of almost halfway down my calf. Can you see? It's like a midi length dress. So I think if I was going to keep this, I would need to size down, but I feel like it might be too long for a denim dress. For a denim dress, I want it to be probably like knee length or just below. Let me show you the back. I love the colour of it. It's just got a zip up at the back, but not that you need it because it's so big. I do really like the colour, but I just think it's too big and it's too long, so I could size down, but I think it's still too long anyway. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. Love the colour, I just think it's probably not the one. So this next dress is another gorgeous flowery black smock dress. I just had a look and I've bought quite a few more smock dresses, and I promise you, I didn't do it on purpose. I think it's a trend at the moment, so when I'm looking and I'm finding things that I like, they just all happen to be smock dresses. I didn't go out looking for them, but obviously it's a bit of a trend at the moment and it's what I'm into, so just by accident we have a lot of smock dresses, so just pre-warning, but they're cute. So this is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's more floor length than midi. I don't know if I'll get, it comes up to about here on me, about this much above my ankle. It does have an elasticated cuff on the arm, and the arms are again a bit puffy. In terms of the waist, it's not elasticated, but I've got plenty of room. I would be keeping this for sure if it wasn't for the back. And I obviously didn't look at the picture of the back because otherwise I wouldn't have bought it, because this is what the back looks like. Now don't get me wrong, I love the idea of it. I just can't get away with not wearing a bra because I've got bigger boobs. I need a bra and I don't like having my bra on show. So that's why this isn't working for me. If you don't mind that, or you can go braless, I think this is gorgeous and I actually really love the fact that the back is open, but it's just not going to work for me. It's not my preference, so I won't be keeping it, which is a shame because it is absolutely beautiful, just not for me. Now we've come to that point in an ASOS haul that is my favourite point to come to, because I've got 3 dresses to try from my favourite brand on ASOS. I'll give you 4 seconds to guess in the comments who it is. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. If you've been here before, you know I am obsessed with Wednesday's Girl. Absolutely obsessed. So I had to pick up 3 of their new dresses to try, and this is the first one. They are all in a size 28. I think everything else is in a 28 from now. The last dress was in a 28 as well. So this is a gorgeous black polka dot dress with like slightly different polka dots on the arms. They are a little bit frilly on the arms, which I'm not normally a frilly girl, but I think it's kind of cute. It is quite a thin material. It's a very thin, light material. Let me see if it says what it is. It is 100% polyester. Now, I love this dress. It's a little bit tight on the waist, but I find with Wednesday's Girl dresses, if it's a stretchy material, they fit really well. Anything that isn't a stretchy material is often too small or too tight. The problem with this is it's hella short, guys. I know I like a short dress, but this is just too short. And I think I wouldn't want to wear it with leggings. I'd want to wear it with tights. And I just think, if I even move ever so slightly, the world is going to see more of Trina than they bargained for that day. So I think even for me, this is just too short, and it's not the kind of dress where I'd want my shorts showing. Sometimes I don't mind so much, but with this dress, I wouldn't want it. So it's breaking my heart to have to send this back, because if it was a bit longer, hashtag polka dot club, like I am obsessed with polka dots. This would be a dream, but it's just too short. It's just too short. So this next dress from Wednesday's Girl is the one that I was probably most excited about out of the 3, because I thought it was something quite different. But it's not working. Let me tell you what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a really pretty blue dress with some white stars on and buttons that come probably to about down here, and then it's open at the bottom. But don't understand, because the buttons stop here. Now, I'm the first one to hold my hands up and say I have a big belly and an apron that hangs down low, but my belly button is where they stop. So, you know, I'm pretty sure my belly button is give or take in the normal place. Some people's maybe are a little bit higher, but even so, like, that is not going to cover the downstairs area. I'm very, very, very confused. It is gorgeous. It is, again, as Wednesday's Girl dresses in this kind of non-stretchy material tend to be a bit tight. I think I'm going to have to stop trying to buy these dresses from Wednesday's Girl. Is this 100% polyester as well? It is. So I think from now on, to stop my heartbreak, because I love their dresses and I think they're gorgeous, I'm going to have to stop buying these kind of dresses because they just don't work out. I do have a red one that's like a smock dress. No, it's not a smock dress. It just kind of comes in here and it's a midi dress. That works, but I've never had another one that's not stretchy work out, so I think that's going to be my rule of thumb going forward, only stretchy ones. But yeah, I just don't understand. Like, can someone explain this to me? Like, how are the buttons stopping that height? I mean, the good thing about the buttons is they are very close together, and there's sort of a panel behind them, so you wouldn't have any gaping. Like, I don't know if you'll see. My lights might be a bit too bright this close up, but there's like a bit of material underneath where the buttons are, so even if they gaped slightly, you wouldn't see any skin. So thumbs up for that, Wednesday's Girl. But for the, what, can someone explain it to me? Like, is it meant to be a top that you wear over jeans and that's why it stops there? I'm pretty sure it said it was a dress. Yeah. I'm very confused, and I'm thinking the next dress isn't going to fit because if I remember rightly, it's in this kind of material. So I'll show you it anyway, whether it fits or not, and then lesson learned, I will stay away from these polyester non-stretchy dresses because they just don't work, which is a shame because I love them. Oh well, moving on. So I just checked on the last dress. It is a dress. It's not a top, so I don't know what was going on with the buttons. This is the third of my Wednesday's Girl dresses, and as suspected, it doesn't fit. It's just reiterating the lesson that I've just learnt, and I will take it forward with all future purchasing. But it's a huge shame because this is gorgeous. It's like navy blue with all the colourful flowers. Cute little bow here, comes in here, has a bit of a drop hem that is super, super tight, and it's more of a sheer material with an underdress. Again, short, but not as short as the first Wednesday's Girl dress. This is the problem. I'll show you the back so you know what it would look like. It's super, super tight. And I get the impression this is meant to be a more flowy dress, so not working. But you know, on this channel, I show you the good and the bad. I show you what works and what doesn't work. I don't hide anything. I show you the truth. So it does have a zip here, which is the only way I was able to get it on. I could probably just about zip it up here, but if I sat down, I'm going to hulk out. Here, I could probably zip up here. Maybe, but here, yeah, it's all potentially zippable, but it's gonna rip. Like, it's gonna be tight, it's gonna be uncomfortable, it's gonna look awful, and it's gonna rip. So I didn't even bother trying. So yeah, unfortunately, this is another no. Am I sending back all my Wednesday's Girl dresses? I may have to rethink them as my favourite brand because that is not very good. I'm going to go and have a think about that while I get changed. Let's move on to the next dress. So this is the second to last dress, and you guessed it, it is a midi length smock dress. It's a bit longer than midi length, it's about this much off my ankle. Can you see? Hopefully. It is bubblegum pink with flowers on. Everything has flowers on. As I mentioned in my new look haul, 1, I love flowers, and 2, they just don't sell plus size clothes that don't have flowers on. Honestly, I feel like we should start a campaign for plus size clothes that don't have flowers on them. Like, it can't be that hard. Anyway, mini ran over. I don't like this at all. It looks like a nightie, right? It's not just me. I don't know if it's the colour or the material, but I just feel like this is something I should be wearing to go to sleep in. It does have a frill at the cuff of the arm. They're sort of 3/4 length. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. It does have a little ruffle at the bottom, but it's that kind of ruffle where they've not sewn in the hem, they've just cut it, and it doesn't look very neat at all, and it looks like it could rip quite easily. I know I've got bright lights on, but hopefully you can see what I mean. So I'm not a fan of that. It just looks cheap and unfinished in my opinion. It is super stretchy, like I could fit another person in here. A little person, granted, but I could fit another person. I don't like it. I feel like, I don't know, it's just not for me. Let me know what you think. Is it in my head? Because when I looked in the mirror, I was like, it's definitely a nightie, right? It's not, it's a dress, but I was like, did you accidentally buy a nightie? So yeah, this one isn't for me. We have got one dress left. This haul is not going very well, guys. At the moment, I've only got one thing and I'm not even 100% sure on that, so, uh-oh. Anyway, right, hopefully, cross our fingers. Let's take a second to hope that this last dress is going to be the one. I thought we were going to cross our fingers, guys, and hope for a winning last dress. What happened, because let's be serious, I feel like I'm being really sarky today, and I don't know, I'm a little bit tired. I've been on my own for a week. I think I'm being a bit sarky, but in all honesty, no. This last dress is from Daisy Street, and it is a pink princess dream of a smock dress if it fit properly. The execution is just not it. So it's this kind of like rougher texture material. Does it say what it is? It is apparently 100% cotton. But anyway, so it has got 2 layers. So the top layer is quite generous in size. Like there's loads and loads of room. It's just super short. There's frills on the arms. The armholes are pretty huge. It just feels a bit like, you know. The biggest problem comes to the underdress because this is ridiculous. It is so tight. Like I struggled to get it over my hips. This is in a 28. It feels horrible. It feels like, I don't know, the inside of a sleeping bag, like that plasticky feeling, I don't know, but it doesn't feel silky, it just feels really plasticky and cheap. So like I wouldn't be able to sit down in this, like it would rip for sure. It's super short. I just feel like it feels like a bit of a sack, like it's got no shape to it. It's not doing anything for me. I'm not enjoying it. I'm looking forward to taking it off. So that is everything that I had to try. In my new look video, I said my bank balance wasn't going to be happy because I was keeping so much. In this video, my bank balance is thanking me because the only thing I'm considering keeping is the first dress, and I'm going to wait to hear what you guys think on that one before I make a decision. If you haven't seen my new look haul, I'll link it down below because honestly, I was so impressed, and I'm already adding things to my bag for another new look haul, which will hopefully come soon. They don't release that much plus size clothing, but hopefully I could get a couple more things and we'll do another new look haul. So check that out if you haven't, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I spent so long at the beginning of this video raving about how I love ASOS and it's my favourite place to shop, and this is probably one of the worst hauls I've done in a while, so who knows? You just never know. You never know what you're gonna get. So unfortunately this haul wasn't the best, but it's good to show you the good and the bad so you can see things that you might want to buy and things that you might want to avoid. Obviously we all have different shaped bodies, we all have different styles, we all have different tastes. So I show you and you can make your own decision, and I tell you what I think, which for this is a no. So that is everything for today's video. I will be back next week with the H&M haul, which is another favourite of mine to do. H&M always surprise me. I never think that I'm going to have found gems, and I put them on and I'm like, H&M, you surprised me. So if you want to check that out, make sure you're subscribed, and also make sure you press the little notification bell so that you get notified when I upload. And yeah, if you like this video, if you want to give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to go take this dress off. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!